everybody, this is Héctor from Modular DS, and in this video we are going to see everything that we just launched related to the client report creation. There are a lot of new things, so let's get to it. The first one, if you enter your Modular DS dashboard, is that you're going to see that there is a new section called reports, because it is the place where you're going to see globally all the reports and configurations you have for your websites. So if you go to reports, okay, the first thing, and probably one of the most important ones, is that you're going to be able to create global reports for multiple websites. So if I create a global report, I can select if I want a scheduled report or a one-time report. In this case, I'm going to select schedule. And another big difference is that you're going to be able to select if you want to create it from scratch, starting from zero, you want to create it from a template, which we're going to see later, or if you want to create it from a previous report, just duplicating that report. In this case, I'm going to go from zero so you can see all the process. So I'm going to do a test report. I'm going to set it on English. I'm going to do it so it's monthly, every month on the first day of the month. I'm going to upload my logo of my agency so it shows in all the reports. And then I'm going to set up all the content. For this example, I'm going to add all the content by default, okay? And then I'm going to go to already something new, okay? Here I can choose to which websites I want to associate this report. So I'm going to choose, for example, this one, the webinar. I'm going to search for the Modular one, Modular DS one, okay? Here you're going to see that some websites, they have their own logo, okay, of the website. So it's going to show up in the reports. And some of them, if I haven't added yet, they don't have it. So I can come here and I can add the site logo, okay? So it shows on the front page of the report. I have chosen two websites. They both have the logo. And then the final step is to schedule the sending of the email. Here, there is also something new. So if I click on send by email, okay, I can say, okay, my subject is maintenance report. And here in the message body, I can start using dynamic fields, which is something that didn't exist before. So for example, I can say, hello, client name, okay, with the name of my client. This is the report from, and I can set the website URL, for example. And as you can see here, there are a bunch of dynamic fields with data straight from the report. So your client, even if they don't open the report or they don't download the PDF, they are gonna be able to see the data that you set up there. Okay, so you can personalize this much more than you could before. And finally, another new thing here is that when you are setting a global report and scheduled report also, you're going to be able to choose to which clients do you want to send the emails, okay, of these reports. Here, you can see I have some clients associated to these two websites, so I can choose them here, okay, or I could assign more clients from my client management, which I'm going to talk about later. So I have choose everything, okay, I will go ahead, schedule the report, and next month is going to be generated and sent to those clients for those websites, okay? And if I have to change something in the report, now I can just edit this test report and it will be edited for all those websites. I don't have to go one by one anymore. So this is very important. Also in this same screen, you're going to see that here you will have all the generated reports for all your websites, okay? So you always have a global overview. And of course, I'm going to go now to one of the biggest things of this release, which are the report templates. Basically, they are content templates that you can set up for different use cases. For example, I can create a template also from scratch, from another template, or from a previous report. I'm going to set it from scratch, test template. Okay, I can add my logo if I want. Maybe I'm using different ones. I can create a template for each one I use. And of course, I can select the content I want to include. Maybe in this template, I don't want to include backups, for example. And also, I can set up the email sending. Okay, so I prepare the email content, and every report that uses this template will get this same message. Okay. And once I create the templates, like we saw earlier, when I'm trying to create a new report, it doesn't matter if it's scheduled one time, if it's global for multiple websites, or if it's at the website level, I can always create a report using that template. I don't have to start from scratch. Okay, if for example I personalize the text in every section of the report. Okay, so these are kind of like the biggest things, but we have a few more, so I don't want to miss them. So first, if you go to a website, I'm gonna go here, for example, to Modular DS, and I go to the report page. You're gonna see that here I have the global reports that are also associated with these websites, and I also have other reports that are only for this website. And one new thing is that now when I generate a report, even if it's generated in the past, okay, I can come to the report and I can send it. Okay, for example, very useful is if you want to generate the report and just check it out yourself before sending it to the client. So you can do that now, and then you can send it directly from Modular using the dynamic fields and everything. Okay, you don't have to use your own email account to send the report. Also, another new thing is I said before, now for global reports you have to set up your client logo. Okay, so that's something you can do, like we saw on the process creating the global report, but you can also do it on the site settings. Okay, you can come here, and here you will have the website logo, so you can add it here, and then every report you generate for this website will have this logo. Doesn't matter if it's a global report or a site report. And finally, we have in the main dashboard, we have the client management. Like I said before, this is meant so you can create your clients here, okay, and add them to the websites they own, okay? So later, when you create reports for these websites, you will get the suggestion to send it to these clients. Okay, this client, this for example, this client is associated to this website, but I think I could have one client associated to different websites. Okay, so very useful too when you're creating a global report for many sites. You can add the different clients, so each website's report is sent to their own client. Okay, and this is everything that comes with the new release, changing how you create reports in Modular. I think it's particularly useful if you manage a lot of sites, because it's gonna help you save a lot of time creating reports for those sites, as well as personalize them much more. So we hope you like it. If you have any feedback, please contact us, or if you have any questions, of course, we are here to answer, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.